Hi, you guys. It is Kim here, and today I get to give you a daily challenge. And I have decided to give you something that you have the whole weekend to do because today I am going to be a triple threat. Eek. Do you know what that means? Triple threat? Triple. Your daily challenge has 3 parts to it. That's why you have the whole weekend to do it. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going off the cuff here. I didn't even plan anything, but I planned what I'm going to give you for a challenge, but I didn't plan what I was going to say about it. So I'm just going to ramble a little bit, but I'm not going to go really long, like sometimes I do. I'm just going to tell you that you know how sometimes you get these things that come up in your feed randomly on Facebook? Well, this thing came up on my feed the other day, and it was this really cute little girl who saw this homeless guy, and her family, they were having some breakfast somewhere, and this homeless guy was outside. You guys have probably seen it. It circulated around. It came a couple times actually in my feed, or one of my friends posted it, or a couple of my friends posted it. This cute little girl, she just wanted to give this old man that was outside some breakfast. So she actually I'd say she was probably 5 or 6 years old. And she brought this old guy out on the sidewalk her breakfast, her own breakfast, when she and her parents were out for breakfast, like for brunch or something. And she really wanted to give him her breakfast, so she brought it out to him. And I thought that was just so cute and so cool. And she felt so good about doing that because she just felt really bad that the guy had no food. He was just sitting there. Anyway, then I was at the store the other day. I went in to pick up a few things. And on the same kind of topic, there was this mother and a little kid, and she came out of the store. I had just gone out of the store, and this man was just sitting there, and he had a Tim Hortons cup that was empty, and he was collecting change. So I was digging around. I got out some change, and we all use debit now, so we hardly ever have much in the way of change. But I dug out a bunch of change that I had and shoved it in his cup. And the poor thing had hardly any teeth in his head, but he was so polite and sweet, and he said, like, "Oh, thank you, sweetheart. God bless you." And he was so appreciative for just this little tidbit of change that was really quite pathetic. I felt kind of bad about it. Anyway, so then this little kid and the mother was behind me, and the little kid really wanted some change from the mother. And so the mother dug around in her purse and gave the little kid some change to give to the man, because the little kid really wanted to give it to him, which I thought was so nice, that this little kid was thinking like that. So I was thinking about what to do for a challenge, and I decided that it would be really kind of cool, absolutely not fitness related whatsoever. But, sorry, I'm just not comfortable. But we all need to look after our mental and emotional state of well-being as well as our physical state of being. And part of that can include our self-esteem, and part of our self-esteem is helping other people. So I think that it can be good for ourselves to be good to other people. So I think that in my triple threat to you, I would like you to do a random act of kindness. That is my challenge to you. Random act of kindness challenge. And that is why I'm giving you all weekend to do it. Because my triple threat is I would like you to be creative in your random act of kindness, because I would like you to make 3 people happy. 3. And the reason I've crossed this out is because when you make 3 people happy, it's going to make 4 people happy, because it's also going to make yourself happy in the process. Okay? But 3 people. And I'm going to be specific about these 3 people. I would like you to perform a random act of kindness on a stranger, someone you do not know at all, a family member, someone you do know, and a friend, someone you do know. Okay? 3. Family, friend, stranger. Now, there are a lot of different things that would qualify as random acts of kindness, but the big qualification in my mind of random act of kindness, random, is that it's kind of out of nowhere. And the other thing is it's something that you absolutely do not feel like you want any kind of credit for or any kind of payment back for it. That you're just doing this out of the kindness of your heart, just to do it for no reason other than just to do it. So an example of a random act of kindness, which I'm sure we've all heard of, is that sometimes people will go through the drive-through of Tim Hortons or Starbucks or somewhere, and they will pay ahead for a coffee for the people behind them. And stuff like that. And that's really kind of cool. It's happened to me before. I've had my coffee. I've gone through the drive-through. Believe it or not, at Starbucks. Like, you got to be really in a good mood to pay, because that's some princess coffee right there, Starbucks. But some people have done that. It's happened to me once at Starbucks. Where my coffee was actually paid for by somebody. And one time, actually, or twice, the Starbucks people paid for they just gave me a free coffee out of nowhere. They're like, oh yeah, we know you. You're here a lot, so it's on us today. And the other day, I came through and I told them, oh, I'm just here to get my birthday drink, because you get a free one on your birthday if you have a registered card. And 2 of them happened to, it was funny, they were both wearing headsets, and they both happened to ask me what I wanted at the same time, and then they both laughed because neither one of them knew that the other one was answering the drive-through speaker. So they kind of made a mistake, and that was funny, and I kind of joked around with them about it. So when they heard me say that I was asking that I was going to have my birthday drink, they both started singing happy birthday, which was really cute. So I thought that was kind of a nice little random act of kindness that they did. So your random act of kindness does not have to cost any money. It can just be something nice. It could be holding a door for somebody. It could be helping an old lady with their groceries. But I'd like you to be creative with your random act of kindness. Okay? And random acts of kindness, you always know I'm going to pull up a piece of paper when I do that, because I can never get these papers apart. So I just want to tell you about a random act of kindness is a win-win situation for everyone involved. It makes other people feel nice when you do things for them. It can make their day. They might be having a really crappy day, you know? And when someone's nice to them, it just makes them feel like, wow, I'm worthy of someone being nice to me. Or even if they're having a great day, the fact that someone was nice to them just puts an extra little hop in their skip, in their jump for that day. So how about just doing a random act of kindness to a friend, a family member, and a random stranger. And look at that, I have ink on my hands because there was an ink in a blanket last night and I had to try to wash it out. So, yeah, not always this filthy. I just get filthy for you guys because I love you guys. Not everybody gets to see me filthy in my filthy glory, but see, I'm so comfortable with you guys that I don't mind you seeing me filthy. Anyway, I hope you guys all have an awesome weekend, as I know you will. And I have to tell you something really exciting. It's going to happen. Lori is coming to my province this weekend. She decided to live on the edge and face her fear and go traveling. Remember that? Remember that Facing Your Fear video that I did? Yeah, well, she faced her fear and booked a trip to Nova Scotia. So she's coming. Yay! And I was able to help her figure out a few places to go while she's on her trip. And I'm so excited that she's hopefully going to have a really fun time. And she's coming Sunday night. So I'm so excited about her coming and having a good time in Nova Scotia. And I want all of you guys to know that if anybody comes to Nova Scotia, I will help you figure out where you can go to have a good time. So I'm not a travel agent. I just play one on TV. Yeah, I just play one on YouTube. Okay, guys. Love you. Mean it. Get her done. Bye-bye.